So this tea is another new tea that David's Tea came out with. It's a green tea, and I'm super excited for this tea. I've heard so many good things about it. I'm not too sure about it though. So it is whipped coconut. So the ingredients in this one: green tea, apple, roasted rice, which I'm not excited for. I know some people either love or hate roasted rice. I am not a big fan. Coconut rasp, lemongrass, natural coconut and cream flavoring, white chocolate, stevia, and popped rice. It also has popped rice, which I'm not too excited for. So, okay, so with popped rice and roasted rice, it brings out, if you guys don't know it, it is usually called genmaicha. So genmaicha is a type of green tea that involves green tea and popped rice. So this popped rice, when steeping, brings out a very, very strong, like campwood fire, like deep toasted note. Like it's kind of smells disgusting if you ask me. It's just very like a burnt smell. It's very strong and prominent, and I am not a fan of it. Whenever I make it in my house, everyone's like, what the heck is that smell? And I'm like, I don't even waste time. The taste isn't that good to me. I don't know. Popped rice doesn't appeal to me. I find it kind of ruins the green tea aspect. I find it as a nice latte, it's okay if you add some honey. It could kind of act as like a roasted note, like a lightly roasted, but just I'm not a fan of roasted and popped rice. That's just my preference. I know it's not everyone's preference, but I know some people love it, some people hate it. Me personally, not a fan. This tea smells, however, though. It smells like coconut whipped cream. That's exactly what this smells like. It doesn't smell like a dessert. It doesn't smell like this. It doesn't smell like that. It smells like coconut whipped cream. Like identical. If you guys have tried coconut whipped cream, it's pretty good. Or even like coconut frozen yogurt. That's another thing that this smells like. Oh, this one, it smells sweet. It smells, you don't smell the roasted rice. You don't smell the popped rice. Lemongrass doesn't really come through. It's mostly just that creamy, sweet coconut is what I get from this. So I brewed this up at 4 minutes. Usually my green teas I brew it up for 5, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to ruin this. So I brewed it up for 4. I was also going to make this as a latte, but then I thought in my head, I'm like, that's not an ideal representation because I don't want anything kind of, what's the word? Shadowing the flavor. So I kind of just wanted to make it plain for my first try. I'm actually going to have this as a nice latte tomorrow morning for work. So we will see how that goes. But I did not add anything to this. I brewed it up for 4 minutes. So let's give it a try. Okay, so the popped rice actually isn't too strong in this one. The smell though is very prominent and it's very, very strong, but the overall flavor is very creamy. It's light. It's a nice coconut. It's a very sweet coconut flavor. The popped rice does not come through. So yeah, this one I would really like to make it as a nice latte. I'm actually surprised that the roasted rice isn't coming through that strongly. You get it right when you take a sip, like, but it's very light and it passes. And then you get that nice creamy coconut. The stevia, they're a little bit, not too bad though. This isn't a bad stevia tea. So if you guys are worried about the stevia, it's not too bad. Not too strong, but I really like this one. It's nice and creamy. It's sweet. I want to try this as a nice latte. I'm super excited. And would I repurchase this tea? I would. Would I stock up? I'm going to try it as a nice latte first to see whether or not I'd stock up. I do have a weakness for coconut teas, so this might be the next big thing. But if not, then oh well, it's all good. Rating out of 10, I would rate this like an 7.5, 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. I'm happy that the roasted rice isn't really coming through, just because that's not really like my ideal taste with tea. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and thank you guys so much for watching.